So to help people do their best thinking, to have that network of women and people that they can lean on. But ultimately, if you think about a pie module, so Harvey Coleman's pie.
I love pies.
I do, yeah. Me
But
too.
I'm guessing this is an acronym, right?
Yeah, this is an
Okay,
acronym.
right,
Yeah,
right,
I love
thank
pie
you,
too.
yeah.
Apple pie specifically. But if you think about pie, Harvey Coleman's pie, the P is for performance.
Okay.
And so that's how well you're doing your job and your role. And what we can do is ascribe more to our performance and put more energy into it than necessarily. Then you have the I, so that's the impact
Right.
that you're going to make and that you will make. And then you have the E for exposure. So if you think about how much knowledge does your boss have of what you do, but taking it a step further and then a step further, so how much knowledge does your boss's boss have of what you do, and then your boss's boss's boss have of what you do? And that's when you really start to expand your network, increase your exposure, so that when opportunities arise, your name's in the hat. People are thinking about, oh, such and such would be great for this. Or you get those taps on the shoulder that this role is coming up, you should apply for it. Because sometimes as women, we don't always put ourselves forward and see opportunities as they are. It's that the famous research that has been done that if you have a criteria of 10 things on a JD, a job description, or a description of any kind of go for a job, and if you're a woman, unless you fulfil at least 9 of those, you won't put yourself forward.
Right.
So we do need those taps on the shoulders, though you're a fit for this, go for it. And unless we have that, or unless we see it within ourselves, then we won't go for those job opportunities. Whereas men, they need to see, I think the research differs, it's like 4 or 5 of those things and think, oh, I'll learn the rest on the job.
So the idea here is that perhaps many women are sort of setting a higher standard for themselves around that performance and thinking, oh, I'm not performing at the level that's being asked for, therefore I'm not going to put myself forward. Whereas more men might tend to go for it even if they're not performing so well, or they can't perform on the basis of all of these different skills that are required. So there's that sort of readiness to go for the next step